Okay, brightness, no brightness, brightness. Okay. So what we are learning, that is the collection. Yesterday I told you about the short description about the collection. What is the collection? The collection is a framework, or we can say that it is a API. And API means what? API is a collection of classes, interfaces, and the methods. So inside the collection we have multiple classes, multiple interface we have, and multiple methods also we have. We saw the difference between the array and the collection as well. Inside the array, if you want to add any element, what we need to do? We have to build our algorithm, right? But if you want to add any element inside the collection framework, so for that we have add method. If you want to remove any element, so we have remove method. Array size is fixed, but collection size is not fixed. It is a dynamic. It will grow and shrink according to your element. Okay. Inside the array, we can add homogeneous type of data, means same type of data we can add inside the array. And what is meant by heterogeneous? Different types of data we can add inside the collection framework. Okay. And here array can add primitive type as a primitive data type as well as a non-primitive data type. Inside the collection framework we can able to store only primitive type of data. Okay. Sorry, non-primitive non-primitive type of data we can add inside the collection framework. So yesterday we created one example like the array list. So what is meant by array list is, so array list is simple only. Array list is implemented class of the list interface. As I told you yesterday as well. So if I want to make any definition, suppose if I want to make the definition of the array list or the linked list, vector, stack, hash state, linked hash state, how we will make that? Simply look here, which interface it is implementing. Okay. So here array list is implementing the list interface. So we can say that array list is a implementation class of the list interface. It is a class. No, this array list is class. See, green color means class. It is a array list is a class, linked list is a class, vector is a class, tag is a class. So if I ask you about the linked list, so what is the linked list? Linked list is a implementation class of the list interface. If I ask you hash set means, hash set is a implementation class of the set interface. Linked hash set means implementation class of this set interface. So if you want to make any definition, you can make it from this hierarchy as well. Okay. You can make the tree set as well. So what is tree set? Tree set is the implementation class of the sorted set interface. Okay, we can make like that. So here also we have a same. Where is a PDM? Okay. These are PPT. If you see this definition, here also we have wrote the same thing. Array list is a implemented class of the list interface which can present inside the java.util package. And what is its syntax is, array list implements list. If you see the hierarchy here, see array list here, and it is implements the list. If you want to inherit interface into the class, which keyword we will use? Implements. Simple. So here they are writing this thing only. Array list implements and list. And inside this thing we have many constructor and many methods as well. Why? Because inside the collection also we have many methods and many methods and many variables we have inside the collection. So whatever things will be present here, that will come into the list, because list is inheriting this collection framework, a collection interface. Okay. If you want to inherit interface into the interface, which keyword we have to use? Interface into the interface. Interface into the interface. If you want to, yes, extends. Okay. Interface into the interface, we have to use the extends. Class into the class, we have to use extend. But interface into the class, we have to use implement. Okay. So here list extends class collection. Okay. Both are the interface. That's why what we are using here, that is the extend. So whatever properties and behavior present here inside the collection, that will come into the list. Suppose this collection have the add method, this list will also have the add method. Suppose this collection have the add all method, so this list will also have the add all method, because list is inheriting this collection interface. If I show you, means simply will come here, and if I show you where is the list, okay. If I want to show you, means simple I will extend here, extends list, and if I show you internship code, no, there is nothing. Array list, I will copy this thing only, open declaration. This is the array list. It will extend abstract list. It is implements the list as well. And if I show you the list, right click, open declaration, come here. Here it is extends the collection. List is extends the collection. Why we are using extends here? Yes, interface. We are inheriting the interface into the interface. That's why we are writing here extends. Okay. List is also interface and collection is also interface. So that's why we are writing here extends. So whatever properties and behavior we have inside the collection interface, that all will be come into the list interface. Okay. So suppose collection have this much method. Okay. Suppose collection have this much method, that is the boolean add all, remove all, remove if, retain all, this all the methods where it will become, it will directly come into the our list interface as well. And from the list it will directly come into the array list, linked list, vector, and this tag as well. Okay, so here also we have add method, add all method inside the array list, linked list, vector, and this tag as well. Okay, so now we will see the behavior, means what is the array list. So array list is an implemented class of the list interface which is present inside the java.util package, and it is implements the list, right? Array list implements this. This is the syntax of our array list. So whatever properties and behavior present inside the collection and the list interface, that will come into the array list. Okay, and inside the array list main constructor and main methods also it will present. And inside this array list is created on the basis of provable or the resizable array. So before that we saw in only the array, right? So what will happen there, if you create the array with the size 4, and if you want to add the fifth element, so can we able to add that? No, right? We cannot able to add the fifth element there if we declare array with the size 5 only. Okay, so if you want to add sixth element, so can we able to add that? No, right? It will give the exception. Which exception? Array index out of bound exception it will give. But here array list is created on the basis of provable or the resizable array, means if you add the values or if you remove the values on the basis of your element, it will grow and the shrink. Okay, so this is our array list. Don't need to define the size already. If you add the elements, it will be grow. If you remove the elements, it will be shrink. Okay, so this is the growable or the resizable array. And who is using this? There is the array list is created on the basis of growable or the resizable array. Okay, yes, that's it. Okay, after that properties. Properties you already knows that. So what is the properties? First one is the array list. Array list are the index based data structure. Means what it mean? What it means? Yes. So it will add the values, or if you remove the values on the basis of the index only. If you add first value, in which index it will be add? Zero. Yeah. If you add second value means one. Like that, array list or index based data structure, it will add the values on the basis of index. Array list can store different data types or the heterogeneous type of data. Means you see, in the array list we can able to store multiple types of data inside the array list. So simply we will come here and we will try to add this one here. If you want to create an array list, how we will create that? Simple, you have to create an object. Okay, simple, you have to create an object. So how? New array list, and you have to create an object. So simply I will do this one. So which is object here? A1. That is not A1, this is the AL. Okay, AL, not the A1. A1 is look like this one. Okay, this is the AL. If I want to add any values, simple, I will write like that. Suppose I want to add first elements, I will add here Java. Okay, now I want to add the another elements. How we will add? A1, not A1, AL. AL. Okay, so AL here, AL dot add. Suppose first time what I added, this string value. After that what I added, integer value. After that AL dot add, what I added here now, didn't add it, no. Okay, I will add. Okay, AL dot add float value. Okay, AL dot add boolean value will try to add. Okay, simple, we want to print this one. What's the value we have now? AL, if I want to print, simple, if I run this one, so AL you will get it on the console. Okay, so Java 20C means different types of data we are adding here. But here is one twist. Whatever, which type of value is this? Which type of value is this? Which type of value is character? This is not a boolean, this is not a float, this is not a character. Okay, all these are not are the data types. So here if I show you which value it wants to add, so this will all be considered as a object. 20 is a object here, C is a object here, and 1.2f is a object here. So how it will be added on the basis of wrapper classes. Okay, so as you knows that we have all the wrapper classes like that. Integer having the integer wrapper classes. I equals to make the new integer, and here it will be add 20 like that. Okay, it will like this I will be add into the here. Okay, so this will be add as a object here. This is not a integer, this is not a character, this is not a float, this is not a boolean. It will add on the basis of a object only. Okay, and how it will be added? Simple, on the basis of wrapper classes. This is the wrapper for integer. For int it is a wrapper class, that is the integer. For character we have a character wrapper classes, and for boolean we have a boolean wrapper classes. Okay, it have to these are for every data type, for every primitive data type we have one wrapper classes. Okay, so on the basis of that wrapper classes it is adding the value here. So it is the object, this is also object, this all are being considered as a object only. Okay, these are not are the values, these are all are the objects only. Okay, inside the array list is a index based data structure. So here we can add the values on the base of index as well, right? If I write al dot add, and if I want to add the values on the base of index, suppose I want to add 10 on the base of index. So in which index I'm adding this 10 index. If I run this one, so see 10 I'm able to add on the 0th index. Okay, so that's why we are saying that array list is a index based data structure. Heterogeneous type of value also we have added here. Heterogeneous means multiple types of data we can able to add inside our array list. After that, duplicate values it is allowing. So suppose I am writing this true multiple times. Okay, so can we able to write that? See, true, true, true. It is printing multiple times, right? Means we can able to write duplicate values here inside the array list. After that, array list can store any number of null values. So suppose I am writing here al dot add, and here I am writing null. So can we able to, or can we able to write like that? Yes. If I print it multiple times means, can we able to print this? Yes, it is allowing that. Okay. After that, insertion order means in whatever order we have added the values, same order it will be add store the values, and same order it will be print the values. So first we have added here the 10. Okay, on the 0th index we have added 10 here. No, so it will be add 10 here. After that it will add Java, then 20, then C. So whatever order we have added the value, in same order it will be store the value, and it will be print the values also. It is called as the insertion order. So array list is following the insertion order or not? Yes, it is following the insertion order. After that, sorting order means ascending or the descending order. So it will not follow the ascending or the descending. See, then we have here the 20. If you add here, suppose it will not follow the sorting order. That is 10, 20. If I write like that, no. So you can try by yourself. If I want to close this means I have to create again and again. No, so you can try it by yourself. Okay. So if you add 10, 20 like that also, so it will not sort that in the ascending or the descending order. Okay. Array list or the non-synchronized. So what is meant by non-synchronized? We saw the synchronization, right? So suppose if we have one resource here, like that. Okay. If you have a one resource, and if you have a multiple threads like that. Suppose these are one thread, these are another thread. So what is meant by non-synchronized is if you have multiple threads, that all the threads will execute this resource at the same time. Okay? If you have one resource and if you have multiple threads, so all the threads will be execute that resource at the same time. That is only called as the non-synchronized. And if you use the synchronization means lock concept will apply here. First thread will go first, it will acquire the lock, it will execute the things like that. Okay? So array list is a non-synchronized here, right? But here we have another classes, right? That is the vector and the stack, which both are the synchronized only. Okay, inside the list, array list and the linked list are the non-synchronized, but vector and stack are the synchronized. Means what it will be do? If we are saying that is the synchronized means it will be at the lock concept here. First thread will be go first, it will acquire the lock, and after that it will execute all the things from here, right? After that another thread will be go, it will acquire the lock, and that will execute all the okay. See, suppose if you have an object here, suppose if you have object, this object we have, okay, Suppose we have a thread. Suppose if you have now two threads only here, first thread, and here we have two threads. Okay, suppose we have three threads as well. So what is meant by non-synchronized is if this our array list is non-synchronized. So suppose this is a resource. Okay, this is our resource. Suppose this is our resource, and this all are the threads we have. So if our array list is non-synchronized, this all the threads will be execute this resource at the same time. We saw the ticket collection, ticket booking app. We make there the two objects, right? Two threads we have created. So if we have 10 tickets only, so it is booking the 14 ticket that time, because all the means both the threads are considered like we have a 10 tickets, and another threads will be also considered like we have a 10 tickets. So they are booking the 14 tickets because both the threads are executing at the same time. So after that we have apply their synchronization. If we apply synchronization means here will lock, here one lock concept will come. First thread will be go, first thread will be acquire the lock, and whoever thread having the lock, that will able to execute this resource. One by one thread will be go. So that is meant by synchronization, that is meant by non-synchronization. Okay, okay, or can I explain again? Lock concept will come down. Yes. Yeah. Means all the threads will be executed resource at the same time. That is meant by non-synchronized. And synchronized means lock concept will come. The whoever thread having the lock, that will able to execute that resource. Okay. So here earliest is the non-synchronized, but which classes is the synchronized? That is this vector and the stack. Vector and stack are the legacy classes. Okay, vector and stack are the legacy classes. I will tell you in later. So now we will see some methods of the collection. So now till now we saw only the add method, right? Till now we saw only the add method. Now we will see the add all method. So what is meant by add all method? Okay, suppose we have a new collection object here, new al1. Sorry, new array list. Another array list I'm creating here. Okay, so this is new collection object we have, that is the al1. Now here also if you, yes, multiple object also you can create if you want to, one array list, two array list, three array list, you can create with the, if you create object that time it will be created. Okay, so here we have a two collection objects now. First is the al, and another one we have, that is the al1. Okay, now here also if you want to add the elements, how we will add that? Simply we will write like that, al1 dot add. Okay, but sometimes what we want, whatever element this collection have, okay, whatever elements this collection have, same elements I want in this collection as well. So for that what we will use? Simple, for that we will use the add all method. Okay, and here we will write al. Means what it will be do? Whatever element this al have. So what are the elements in al? So 10, Java, 20, C, this 1.2, this true, 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 this null. So all the elements the al have, no, they will indirectly come into the al1. Now if I print it here al1, see, system.out. Here if I print al1, now what will happen? Whatever elements this al have, all the elements will come into the al1. See, any element I have added here inside the al1? No, right? Any element like al1 dot add I wrote here? No. Directly I wrote here like al1 dot add out, and I wrote here this al, another collection object. Okay. So whatever element this al have, this all the elements will came into the al1. Yes. So that is called as the add all method. Okay. Another method we have, that is a remove method. If you want to remove element, any element from this, so we will use the remove method. Suppose we have a system.out, and here we have a al. Now I will write here al remove. Okay, we can use the index as well, and we can use the object as well. But sometimes what it will do, if you write the index, so it will consider this as a value. So we have values here, no, integer values as well. So it will consider as a value. And sometimes if we add the values, it will be considered as an index. Suppose if you write here 20, so it will consider the 20 index. So we have any 20 index here? No, so it will be give the error. So better to you write a object here. Suppose I want to write a Java. I want to remove this Java. So I will write simple al1 al dot remove. Now if I print that al again, see what will happen now. Java is there. Java is removed. I will remove this thing. This is another collection object. See, when we write al dot remove dot Java, remove Java, that time it is removing that object. See, Java is removed from here. How I remove? Simple, we have to use remove. If you want to add any element, Simply write add. If you want to remove any element, simply you can write remove. Same like that, we have a remove all method as well. Okay. Same like that, we have a remove all element. So same like that add all. Suppose if I apply here remove all method. So how you can write al1 dot remove all, and here we have to write a collection of. So whatever elements the AL have, that all the elements is removed from this AL1. So suppose AL have 10 here, AL have Java as well, 20 C. This all the elements will remove from this AL1 as well. See, if I show you, before that I will show you what are the elements is there. See, AL what are the elements which have inside the AL? There is a 10 Java 20. What are the elements which are present inside the AL1? So same element we have inside the AL1 as well. So if I write here remove all, so what it will do? It will remove whatever element is present inside the AL. No, that same element is it will remove from this AL1. So we have to remove all the elements, right? Because all the elements are same here. So we will see here it will be removed out of system.out. I will write, and here I am writing AL1. Now we will print test thing. See, it is removing or not? So this is printing the AL1, and after removing it is printing this AL1. So it is removing all the elements. Suppose we have one extra element here, AL dot add, and here we have another element Mohan. Okay, Mohan. I added Mohan into the array list. Okay, so what it will do, inside the AL1 I have a Mohan as well. Okay, I have it. AL inside AL I have it. AL1 we have to. Okay, now if I print this one, see, Mohan is here inside our array list AL1. But if I remove this one, like AL1 dot remove all and AL, so Mohan it is not removing. Why? Because whatever element in AL have, it is removing the same element from the AL1. So inside the AL we have Mohan. No, inside the AL1 only we have Mohan. So it is not removing the Mohan from here. Okay, so that is the use of our remove all method. Okay, if you want to remove the element from the another collection object, the same element of the another collection object, so that time simple we are using the removal. So same like that we have another method, that is the retain all method as well. So here retains all. Okay, so what this method will do now, see here, see what it will do, it is doing now, it is keeping the same element, but it is removing the duplicate, means whatever means, see here inside the collection 1 we have all the things are same, inside the collection 2 we have all the elements are same, but Mohan is not there inside the AL. AL sorry, Mohan is not there inside the AL, but Mohan is there inside the AL. So what it is doing, same element it is keeping, and unsame element it is removing from our collection object. That is the meaning of our retain all. Okay, first we saw removal. Removal, what it will do, same element it will be removed, right? Same element it will be removed, and after that here retain all, what it will be do, same element it is keeping, and whatever elements is different from here it is removing from here. That is the inside the retain all. Okay, remove all and retain all are little bit same only. You have to you have to remember that difference. Okay, if you want to know the size, you can use the size. Okay, see, if I want to know the size, how we will use that? System.out al dot size. If you if you run this one, so you will get the size of our array list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So which size we are getting here? 11. If I want to empty this, if I want to clear this all the things from the AL, so how we will clear that? So for that we have one method, is AL dot clear. And after that, if I print this one, it will remove all the elements from our collection object. See, AL, I am writing here. See, it is removing all the elements from our AL. Okay, so these are the some important method we have, like add all method, remove all. Remove if according to the condition, if you want to remove, you can use this. Retain all, size, clear, contains all. So contains all. Sorry, what is meant by contains? So contains means if that element is present there, it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. Suppose I am writing here AL dot contains. I want to check that that element is present here or not. So simply I will write it here. Suppose here we have Java, so I will write here Java. So what it will be returned, true or false now? True or false? Run this one. So true it will be print on the console because here we have a Java. Okay, so what we are writing, AL contains Java or not. It having the Java, so it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. Okay, that is our another method, that is the contain, and contains all, it will check the collection. This collection it will check with this collection. If all the elements which have here, which he means all the elements which have here, it will present here as well. Still it will return true. Otherwise, it will return false. Suppose okay. So anyone have any doubt till here? No doubt.